Hello everyone, day 1027, walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 3/4. Quote, "You are the greatest project you will ever work on. Restart, reset, refocus as many times as you need." Wow. You are the greatest project you will ever work on. Restart, reset, refocus. Take as many times as you need. Wow. That I have restarted and reset. Hadn't really been good at the focusing part many times. And it's true, we are the greatest project that we will ever work on. Problem is, most of us, including myself up until 1,027 days ago, don't believe we are the greatest project we will ever work on. We have nagging thoughts, we have self-defeating behaviors, we have sabotaging behaviors, we have depression. Been there, done that on all of that. And all that stuff will just eat at you like a cancer. And unfortunately, many of us succumb to that. We end up in the hospital, we end up with a dead-end life, we end up being miserable, we end up, fill in the blank. But if we restart, reset, refocus as many times as we need to, at least we're trying. At least we're putting forth the effort. And if you put forth the effort, good things will happen. They will. I go back 1,027 days ago. I had no desires to walk 1,027 days. I had zero. All I wanted to do was lose some weight. But I kept revisiting it and resetting and refocus. And now, 2026 is going to be incredible, folks. I'm going to share that with you later, but 2026 is going to be an absolutely incredible year. Not only do I turn 68, and I will have walked 3 straight years without missing a single day. Things career-wise and other things are shaping up to be absolutely incredible. Why is that? Because I have chosen to restart, reset, refocus, and keep doing that until I know that I'm doing what God wants me to do. God, you can pray and say, "Show me the way," which I do every day. But that doesn't mean it's just going to be a big road sign sitting out in front of your car the next morning showing you the way. It just means you've got to restart, reset, refocus, and those ways will present themselves. God's going to open those doors if they're the right doors. Convinced of that. There's no one's ever going to convince me otherwise. And some of the doors he's opened lately have been incredible. And all because I decided to restart, reset, refocus over and over and over and over and not give up. That is what life is. It's just not giving up. One more try. Thomas Edison, 10,000 attempts at a light bulb. That's what keeps me going. Is all of these very, very successful people have tried things, failed, tried things, failed, tried things, didn't work out. But they kept restarting, resetting, and refocusing their efforts. That's the key, folks. It's the key to a happy life. It's key to a contented life. It's the key to everything. We just have to get out of our own way long enough for the restart and the reset, the refocus to take hold. Because our mind may not want us to experience that uncomfort, that, you know, out of the box thinking. That it wants us to keep us safe. Whereas reality is, it might not be comfortable to restart, reset, refocus, but it'll be worth it. I hope that helps y'all. That is the way I've always lived my life. But the last 1,027 days, it's been hammering that every single day. So I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Godspeed. Live loud. Peace.